We all know Seedance 2 makes incredible videos from GPT image storyboards. I've already shared a bunch of cool examples of this. But here's the thing, Gemini Omni handles storyboards too. Can we actually build them inside Google Flow using Nano Banana 2? Or how we can use this exact approach for even longer AI videos. First, take a look at what I made.
Look! Quiet, there's someone in there.
Hey everyone, Nova here. I saw your comments asking for a workflow inside Google Flow, so today is all about you. We will cover how to direct a video plan using my master prompt and how to adapt it for Google Flow Agent.
Lights! Camera!
The first step is the blueprint. This isn't just a big prompt, it's a full professional AI director system. Most people generating AI video just describe what they want to see, hit generate, and hope for the best. The blueprint does the exact opposite. It makes you answer why before it lets you answer what. You can upload any style, video reference, or scenario, and based on that, it gives you a precise plan to get those results. Stage 0 is intake. It locks in your idea, video references, and assets so the system knows exactly what it's working with. Then it extracts the references and creates a visual world design. This is where it commits to one clear aesthetic, color palette, and lighting grammar. The next stage is character design. Every detail, hair, clothes, proportions, must communicate something about the character, and the system makes you justify those choices. Then it gives you the environment design. Each location gets a sensory signature. One smell, one texture, one sound. Next is the scene breakdown, turning each major moment into a single keyframe that holds the emotional meaning of that scene. Then it gives you the camera Bible, and finally, the project Bible. It bundles everything for any agent to get consistent prompts. At this stage, use any LLM to write the prompt structure for Gemini Omni and Nano Banana 2. Don't worry about formatting. I've put my exact prompt structures in the description. Just combine them with your blueprint to get a ready-to-use prompt. Okay, now let's create our characters. Inside Google Flow, start a new project, click on Characters, and paste the prompt in here. It's free, so generate as many variations as you want until you get a vibe you really like. Now for the important part, you can also give each character their own voice, which is awesome for your story consistency. You can pick from the built-in voices, they range from mid to higher pitch with different styles, or you can design your own.
Hi there. We're introducing...
Just choose a base voice.
Hi there. Hi there. We're interested...
Write a short description of how it should sound, and Flow will build a new custom voice from that.
Hi there. We're introducing a new feature where I can read this.
Once you're happy, that character is locked with both look and voice. Do the same process for all of your characters. Okay, let me quickly show you how to use the agent inside Google Flow. First, you can either select an image or a video you already have, or skip that step, then simply click on Agent to turn it on. This agent basically acts as your prompt engineer. You just paste the blueprint Claude gave you in here to build the rest. For example, let me show you quickly how I use it just for the environment. I just paste the plan here, and after I approve it, it generates the environment for me. Just look at this atmosphere. It perfectly handles the wide shot, cuts seamlessly to the medium shot of the house, captures the close-up on the plants, and locks in that eerie close-up of the window. The style is completely consistent. Now for the storyboard. Use this exact structure. You just paste the Claude plan as the input, ask the agent to fill out the structure for your scene, and you're good to go. We use a 2x3 grid for a clean layout, separating global style rules from the local action panels. Locking the lighting grammar keeps all frames in the same world, while starting each panel with shot sizes forces cinematic framing. Finally, the format block locks the 16:9 aspect ratio and borders so it's pipeline ready. Now for creating videos using Gemini Omni, this is the prompt structure I trust the most after a lot of failed tests. First, we attach the characters and environment as separate references, so Gemini Omni knows exactly who's in the scene and where they are. Then, every time block is broken down into reference, scene, camera, tone, and transition. That forces clear action, framing, and pacing for each shot. Finally, the style, negative constraints, and output blocks at the bottom lock the global look, forbid typical AI mistakes, and define your timing and sound. Overall, the structural prompting strategy worked, but it still shows a few classic AI quirks. For the wins, the framing accuracy is solid. It actually followed our camera directions from the wide shots to the tight mediums. The lighting grammar is the strongest part. That cold moonlight on the river and the warm amber light in the cabin are nailed perfectly. But here's where the engine drifted. In the macro close-up of the eye, it completely lost our stylized DNA. The characters also feel a bit floaty during the jungle trek, and their scale occasionally drifts in the wide shots. The bottom line? The blueprint gets you a 90% match with locked-in lighting and composition.
Quiet, there's someone in there.
It's free, giving you 50 to 150 daily credits depending on location. Each Gemini Omni generation costs 15 credits for a 10-second video. That's it for today's tutorial. If this workflow helped you out, dropping a comment or like really helps keep me going. Thanks for hanging out today. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.